It is an enormous privilege to be here with my dad, Dr. Stefan Goldberg, who has just joined the board of Treatment Action Group. What brought you to a career in tuberculosis?
I started working just a few hours a week in the tuberculosis clinic in Seattle in 1991 to help pay my way through graduate school in comparative literature at the University of Washington. But gradually, my interest in TB grew and the needs of the clinic grew at a time of a historic resurgence in tuberculosis. In the late 90s, our Seattle program joined the Tuberculosis Trials Consortium of Centers for Disease Control TB Division. End of 2003, I joined CDC. I retired at the end of 2017, but had had experiences with Treatment Action Group members during my time in the consortium. Most recently, Mike Frick and Lindsay McKenna, who helped the consortium develop a community research advisory group that contributed importantly to the design, interpretation, dissemination, all aspects really of late-stage clinical trials of new treatment for tuberculosis.
We've seen cases of TB infection among people that we know, close friends. So it really is so present, even though it's easy to kind of think of it as something that doesn't really exist anymore.
It's slow in its development from acquiring infection to going from infection to outright disease. So in a family, for example, if there's someone coughing with active TB, about 1 in 3 of family members would acquire new TB infections. With COVID recently, the lessons about personal protection, about infection control, many of those were there, thoroughly developed with tuberculosis.
You're co-directing this course at Emory, TB epidemiology course. You've continued to do some work with the CDC, and now you are on the board of Treatment Action Group. What is it that won't allow you to stop working?
I just feel like I'm a TB guy. I felt for a long time that I'm a TB guy, so it's part of what I should be doing one way or another, still being involved, even if not as a full-time activity, full-time job. Another important one for me is the literature connection. Since college, I've wanted to find a way that literature and art can collaborate with medicine, not just be enrichment for a person who also is doing medicine, but actually to bring in the thought processes of the writers and artists into the activity of medicine and public health. And tuberculosis, in a sense, has given me an opportunity to pursue that.
I wonder if there's anything else that you want to say while we're here together.
I feel like I'm in a community that is making important contributions to global health. And while contributing to global health, that also contributes to world peace. And don't we all want that? And it's wonderful to be doing this with you, to have this be a father-daughter activity. And as I've said at other times, this is a dream come true.